I still don't know if this has really just happened. I'm so sorry. I never thought she would elope with Harumi-san's best friend.
Oh, well, haha. I'm gonna go apologize to the guests anyway. On the day of my wedding, the bride didn't show up and the ceremony was cancelled. In the midst of the gloomy atmosphere, I somehow managed to maintain my composure and went to the venue where the invited guests were. I decided to keep the details a secret and let the guests enjoy their meal and go home. Oh, to be cancelled on the day of the ceremony. It's just like a drama. My name is Harumi Kotoyu. I'm 26 years old, an ordinary businessman. On one of the rare occasions that I get to celebrate, my girlfriend, whom I dated 3 years for, broke off our engagement. The reason was that she eloped with my best friend. I have no face to show to the invited guests. I wonder what they'll say at work tomorrow. Feeling uncomfortable, I decided to sneak out of the venue alone after greeting the guests. Then, is that the bride from the next venue over there? Could it be she's crying? Are you okay?
Oh, sorry. I must be blocking the aisle.
No, that's okay. Is there something wrong?
Actually, right before the wedding was about to start, my fiance didn't even show up.
Whoa, you too?
Too?
Well, actually, today was my wedding day too, but my fiance fled on me.
What? Is such a thing possible? Don't you think this venue should get exercised?
I think so too. If you don't mind, would you like to go out for a drink with me after this? I'm too heartbroken to go home, and it would be pretty awkward to be with my relatives too, so...
I know how you feel. Let's go. Oh, my name is Hazuki Sugawara.
I'm Harumi Kotoyu. I'll be waiting for you until you're done with everything.
Thank you. Oh, but what am I supposed to do in this kind of situation?
I told her how I handled it just a moment ago.
I see. So that's what I should do. Okay. I'm off to apologize to everyone.
I never thought that experience would ever be useful for others. You never know what happens in life. No rush, I'll be waiting for you. She jogged back to the venue. I thought she was a bit flustered, but I felt a little better to have met someone in the same situation. We then went to a Japanese pub while the evening sun was still shining, and we drank without any reservation.
I really can't believe it. To abandon the marriage on the wedding day. And the reason for that is eloping. You've got to be kidding me.
I know. I can't believe you broke up with your partner for the exact same reason.
Right? Both of us at the same time? That venue is definitely cursed. There must be a special class cursed spirit or something.
Special what?
I'm going all out today. Let's drink till morning, Harumi-san.
You have work tomorrow, don't you? Put your jacket on properly.
What the hell? You're ordering a divorced woman around?
I don't understand why that matters. It's bad for your health if you drink that much.
I'm heartbroken, so I'm disinfecting my heart.
No, that's not how it works. You can't even sterilize properly with drinking alcohol.
Please let me drink. I'm really hurt.
No, but...
You invited me, didn't you? That's why I'm like this now. Please take responsibility.
That sounds misleading. Stop it.
Sorry. I know I'm drunk and acting weird, but I can't stop. I screwed up a lot while drunk. I wonder if I got dumped because of my bad drinking habits.
What? I don't think you have a bad habit at all.
Oh, really?
Actually, I helped a woman who was drunk and passed out about 2 years ago, so I'm just concerned about your health.
2 years ago, that's...
So please don't worry. This doesn't make me dislike you.
Yes, thank you. Since you were a fellow heartbroken person. Is it okay if I complain to you like this again?
Of course. I think I'm pretty pent up too, so I'd love to.
Oh, well, let's exchange our numbers then.
And so we exchanged our numbers and continued drinking until just before the last train. The next day, I knew this was coming, but when I went to the office, an uncomfortable turn of events awaited me. Harumi, you had a rough day yesterday, didn't you? Don't be too depressed. You'll get another chance to get married. Haha, I hope so. Thank you. My boss and colleagues who attended the ceremony yesterday expressed their sympathy for me. They treated me gingerly to not hurt my feelings. Moreover, my story seemed to have already spread throughout the company, and I received painful stares from all over the place.
Hey, is it true that his fiancée eloped? I heard it's for real, and it seems the other party was a good friend of his. What a betrayal! Poor thing.
I knew it. But... Stressed out by the way people treated me, I impulsively contacted Sugawara-san and invited her out for a drink tonight. Damn it! They all say whatever they want! Don't judge me as unhappy!
Yes, I feel you! I was like that at work today too!
Why don't they treat me the same way they always do? It's even more depressing! We met up after work, went to a Japanese pub, and as soon as we got our drinks, I continued to bitch and moan about what happened today. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm the only one talking.
That's totally okay. We're meeting for that very reason. Please don't hold back and let it out.
Thank you. I didn't complain much to my previous fiancé, so I'm kind of new to this.
I see. Actually, I couldn't drink with my previous fiancé so much either, so it's refreshing.
Oh, you seem to be drinking less today than you did yesterday, though.
Huh? Oh, is that so?
Yes, that's only your first drink, right? If it were yesterday, you would have had your third drink by now.
Oh, that's an exaggeration. I can only drink sweet cocktails.
I believe you were drinking really strong spirits. But, well, forcing people to drink is not good. Sorry.
Harumi-san, I'm 24 years old, younger than you, so please stop using honorifics. And please call me by my first name.
Oh, really? Well then, Hazuki, you can do the same.
Yeah, okay. Then, Harumi, will you turn your back to me?
What? My back? Okay.
Thanks for your hard work.
Oh, what a pleasant shoulder massage. Hazuki, what is this for?
It's my way of saying thank you. Does it feel good?
I guess you're not drunk or anything. It feels good, but why the sudden shoulder massage?
I always do this. It's just a habit. I used to do it to my ex-fiancé too.
You're the type to devote yourself to someone, aren't you? And yet, to go for another woman, your ex-fiancé really has no eye for women.
But I've been thinking lately that maybe it's my fault too.
What? You didn't do anything wrong, Hazuki. You're the one who got betrayed.
Yes, but maybe I pressured him too much.
I'm sure you did out of kindness. There's no need to worry about it. I mean, either way, it's not a good reason to elope on the day of the ceremony.
You're right. Thanks, Harumi. I feel like blowing off some steam even more. Next time you have a day off, how about we go out and have fun together?
Great! Let's make a plan! And so we made plans to meet up again on our next day off. Meanwhile, I finally got hold of Kyoko, my ex-fiancée, and my friend, and we held a family discussion. The two elopers seemed to be aware of the gravity of what they had done, and at one point showed signs of remorse.
I'm terribly sorry!
Our family did not try to break off their relationship. I have no intention of getting back with her anyway. It was agreed that all the expenses for the ceremony would be paid by my ex-fiancé and my friend. Sir, Madame, please promise me you will not get involved with us in the future. If anything happens, we will be the one to contact you.
Yes, sir.
I didn't even want to feel like I'm acquainted with them, so I was using formal language with them. So we were finally able to put our relationship to an end. On this long-awaited holiday, we met up in front of the station and headed straight for our first destination. We decided to watch a gory movie being shown in an old movie theater. Ooh, wow.
Oh, wow!
It turns out, both of us like that kind of movie. We hoped that feeling the suspense would relieve some stress. The result was outstanding. After the movie, we decided to have a late lunch. We went into a Chinese noodle shop, famous for its very spicy food. So spicy! Yum!
It's amazing! I can't stop sweating, but it feels like I'm detoxing.
I didn't expect you to like spicy food too, Hazuki. Oh, it's so hot.
We have a lot in common, I'm glad. Ugh, it's so spicy.
Later, we went karaokeing to relieve some stress.
If we could get back together again.
I don't think that way.
Harumi, calm down.
The thought of seeing her again makes me tremble.
It's just a song. Calm down.
Then we decided to quench our dry throats at the usual Japanese pub. Cheers!
Cheers.
Well, we sure sang and shouted a lot.
I could hear your voice in the restroom.
Seriously? That's embarrassing.
The lyrics of all the breakup songs are pretty cute from our point of view, aren't they?
Indeed. We've experienced the very worst.
I know, right? Do you think all the lyrics are based on real stories? If so, the songwriters must be going through a lot of hardships.
I don't think that's the case for every writer, though.
I wonder why love is always a pain in the ass.
Well, I agree on that one. It makes me strangely nervous. Or maybe I'm just uncomfortable with the society's ideal image of marriage in the first place.
Right? I wonder who started saying that marriage makes people happy.
I wonder too. I want to give a sermon to that person, as the two representatives who became unhappy from the wedding.
That's right!
And so I let my stress out again today, and when I left the pub before the time for the last train, she looks really drunk.
Hey, was the woman you saved before like that too?
It wasn't that bad. She was conscious. What she was saying was incoherent, but
You didn't find her bothersome?
I didn't think so. My body moves on its own in a situation like that. That's why I talked to you at the ceremony as well. I guess I don't want to regret not doing anything later, so I end up helping out. I'm just a nosy guy.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm glad.
Glad about what?
No, it's nothing. Let's go, quick.
Hazuki rushed me saying so, but somehow I found it difficult to move. And for some reason, she was holding the hem of my shirt. Hazuki's face seemed a little more red than usual. Maybe she's drunk and not feeling well. We walked to the station, thinking about buying her some water from the vending machine when we got there. On the next day off, Hazuki suddenly invited me to an amusement park. It was a place where you can play all sorts of games and sports, and our goal today was to relieve stress, but... Why are you here? Oddly enough, I happened to run into Kyoko, my ex-fiancée.
Please, Harumi! Give me one more chance! It seems like it has to be you after all!
Huh? What are you talking about in a place like this? Besides, you promised you would stay out of my life.
I know, but I was wrong. I was just losing my mind for a bit back then.
It's too late. I'm not getting back together with you.
Why not? Wait, is that your girlfriend? You found a new woman so quickly?
She's my friend, and it's got nothing to do with you who ruined the wedding.
It looks like I shouldn't be here, so I'll be over there.
No, Hazuki, stay here. I'll be done soon. Kyoko, I have no intention of getting back together with you, and you have no right to interfere with me anymore. I'll make this clear. From now on, you're not to have anything to do with me or this lady. Do you understand?
Ugh! What is with you? Damn you, damn everyone!
Kyoko spat out at me and left, as if she was running away from the scene. I was panting from yelling so much, but the warmth of Hazuki's hand was calming me down a little. After making sure Kyoko left the facility, we were finally able to start the game. What a selfish person, isn't she? She left me, and now she wants to start over. And she even tried to mess with you, Hazuki. I'm sorry for getting you involved in such an awkward scene.
No, I'm fine, but are you okay, Harumi?
Well, I've calmed down a bit.
I'm glad, but what a coincidence. To tell you the truth, my ex also asked to get back together with him yesterday.
Huh? Really?
Yeah. Of course I rejected him, though. I didn't say as much as you did earlier, but I made it clear that I don't need him anymore.
That's right. You can't get back together with the guy who ruined your wedding.
Well, there's that too, but... You know, I found someone else I love.
What? Oh yeah? Who is it?
Well, a friend, I guess.
Oh, is that so? But that's great. I thought you didn't want to be in a relationship for a while.
Well, that's what I thought at first. And marriage is a pain in the ass, too. But something tells me that I want to be with that person forever, no matter what our relationship ends up being. That person is a very kind person who once helped me when I was drunk and couldn't move. I was sleeping on the side of the road and he talked to me. And it was so kind to me, even though I was drunk and saying incoherent things. He gave me a piggyback ride to the nearest station. Normally, I don't think people would go that far for a stranger. But I still remember the warmth of his back from back then. At that time, I was struggling with my relationship with my ex. I was wondering if I should really get married like that. But I couldn't be honest about my feelings. So, we ended up getting married, and he ended up dumping me. I wonder now how different things might have been if I had met that person before I started dating my ex. I was drunk, so I didn't remember his face very well. But recently, I finally remembered what that person looked like.
That person? Could it be?
It's you, Harumi. Although I didn't think anything of it when you helped me 2 years ago. Now that my ex and I have broken up, I have nothing left. I feel so happy when I think back to that time. I love you, Harumi. That's why I called you here today, to tell you how I feel.
Whoa. But are you sure you're okay with me? I'm a divorcee now.
That's me too. And I don't want to be dishonest to myself anymore. I know some people think it's too soon to start dating again, but I fell in love with you, so I can't help it. I'm sure there will be things we'll find out only after being together, so I'd like to get to know each other first without thinking about marriage.
I see.
Well, you can tell me how you think another time. For now, let's just enjoy the game.
Hazuki ended the conversation herself without waiting for my response. Perhaps the fact that she was able to say it out loud cleared up some fog in her mind. And I was just amazed at the fact that the woman I saved 2 years ago turned out to be Hazuki, and that she confessed her feelings to me. I just couldn't help but be surprised at that moment. I honestly appreciated the fact that she was willing to wait for my response. Nothing about the confession of love earlier was ever mentioned thereafter, and we were able to concentrate on enjoying our time together as usual.
Yow! It's a match point!
You're so good at this. You're definitely experienced, aren't you?
Or maybe you just suck?
I used to be on the soccer team, so I'm not very good at using my hands. It was fun as usual, but then I suddenly started seeing her differently, and by the time we were about to leave, a strange feeling of loneliness came over me.
We had so much fun today too, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Even I realized that it's because I started to become more conscious of her. So, before we parted in front of the station, I found myself holding Hazuki's hand. It seems I was already attracted to her too, without realizing it myself. I love you too, Hazuki.
Yay!
We both decided to kiss each other at the same time. Then we went to our usual pub and had some drinks as usual. We've decided to go out, but we never talk about marriage and just enjoy the time together. We don't want anyone else to interfere with our perspective on marriage, so we haven't told anyone yet. By the way, I heard that Kyoko ended up marrying who used to be my best friend. But she found out that he had a huge amount of debt, so with the wedding expenses on top of that, they were now in dire straits. Unable to bear with that situation, Kyoko tried to live with her parents, but they did not forgive her irresponsibility, and told her not to come back until she fulfilled her responsibilities. Now they have become a bit notorious among their peers for having a fight all the time.
Hey, Harumi? Do you want to marry me?
Oh, what's the rush?
Just answer me.
Well, yes, as long as you're okay with it.
I see. Got it.
Saying that, Hazuki ended the conversation. This is the first time I've ever heard her talk about our marriage. Is she waiting for me to propose to her by any chance? It is definitely something to be seriously considered. They say marriage is for the woman's happiness. But whether we get married or not, I'm confident that the strength of our bond will never change. Maybe that's why Hazuki brought up the idea of marriage, now that she's confident too. Our marriage might still be further away, but I look forward to anything, as long as it's a future with her.
My name is Ryosuke Hagiwara. I'm 26 years old and work in the planning department of an advertising agency. Working at an advertising agency is quite busy. I go to work early in the morning and work overtime as a matter of course. Sometimes, I even stay overnight at the office. But I enjoy this job and it's very rewarding. But now so much recently, because of all the bad things that have been going on.
Hagiwara, what's wrong with you zoning out? Do you have the materials for tomorrow's meeting ready?
Sorry. I'm still working on it.
Still? Aren't you taking too long? At least give us a progress report.
Her name is Midori Narushima. She's my direct supervisor. When I was assigned to this department, she was my trainer. She's very good at her job and beautiful. But as you can see, she's a straight-laced, strict person. So I've never heard any flirty stories about her.
Hagiwara, I know it's hard after what happened, but keep up the good work, okay?
Yes. Still, even with all this, she's been giving me some kind words of encouragement lately because of what happened to me. One day after working late, I was going home with Narushima-san when I came across Yuya and Kaori cuddling in front of the downtown area. Hey Ise, what are you doing? What? Aren't you my senpai? Were you still thinking that you and Kaori were together?
I'm going out with him, so goodbye. I mean, you should have known by now.
The guy with the grin is Yuya Ise. He's a junior who joined the same department, and the woman beside him is Kaori Minegishi. Kaori is in the Human Resources department and is an idol among us young employees. She was supposed to be my girlfriend. You an idiot. You're taking your job so fucking seriously that you're letting me take your girlfriend.
Yeah, that's right. Why don't you just let work be your girlfriend instead? Hey, you guys! What's that? It's none of your business. Can you please stay out of it? Ugh!
Are we done? I'm not interested in losers either. Don't bother us anymore.
Huh.
This is how I got dumped after she cheated on me. Narushima-san tried to cover for me, but since it wasn't her business, she couldn't come on strong. I've seen making a lot of mistakes lately because I haven't been able to put much effort into my work. From that day on, Kaori and Yuya started flirting openly in the company.
Yuya! Let's have lunch together!
Oh, okay. Excuse me. I'm going for lunch. And I was treated cautiously.
Huh? Wasn't Minageshi-san dating Hagiwara? I heard she switched. It's true that Ise-kun has good looks, but he's not good at his job. She doesn't have a good taste in men. Poor Hagiwara.
On the other hand, perhaps because she witnessed the scene, Narushima-san's attitude softened more and more.
Hagiwara, how are you doing with the materials I asked you to provide?
Yes, I think I'll manage to finish it by the end of the day.
I see. No need to push yourself too hard. Take your time. By the way, when you're finished with that work, why don't we go to lunch? I'd like to talk to you about that project.
Thank you very much. I'll join you.
Yeah, I'll wait until you're done.
When Kaori comes to the planning department to show me off, she sometimes invites me to lunch like this. Thank you for inviting me to lunch lately. Is it because you feel sorry for me?
I'm sorry. You're right, that might be part of it. It certainly may not have anything to do with me. I couldn't say anything at the time when you said that. They made fool of my precious and skilled subordinate. I'll definitely talk back to them next time.
A precious subordinate? Well, thank you very much. That makes me feel a little better.
I'm your trainer. Leave it to me.
Then one day, Narashima-san invited me out for a drink for the first time, saying, I have something important to discuss with you about work. This is the first time for me to have a drink with you. Narashima-san, what is about work?
Actually, I'm going to participate in a competition for a new project. It's a big project.
Oh, that's great! Congratulations!
So, I'm looking for a partner for the competition. Hagiwara, will you be my partner?
What? Me?
Yes, I want you to be my partner. You're the only one who can do it.
But I'm not good enough. I'm always holding you back, Narashima-san.
That's not true.
What?
You're a great resource. That's why I want you to be my right-hand man on this upcoming project. You see what's going on around you, you're attentive, and you work fast. You're an excellent subordinate. Or do you not want to work with me?
That's not true. Narashima-san is everyone's dream and I look up to you too. Please let me work with you. I'll do my best. Thus, we started working on the project for the competition. The work was harder than ever and we had to work late at night. And Narashima-san was relentless.
This document is too weak. It doesn't tell us who the target audience is. You need to focus more on the target audience. This is not going to convince the higher-ups.
I was also very aggressive, and I actively shared my opinions in response to Narashima-san's request. You're the one who cannot read the document smoothly. Please at least be able to say balance sheet.
How can I say such a word that I don't use every day right away? Balance.
Look, should I take over as a presenter?
Shut up! Who brought up such a foul-mouthed employee? I'd like to see the face of the trainer.
Should I bring a mirror? Narashima-san, you laugh so much.
I laugh too. I'm just careful when I'm at work. I laugh so much. Well, let's continue with the rest of the work.
Yes! And then, we were all set to work, working in tandem.
Hagiwara,
Narashima-san, I've prepared the documents you asked for.
you're quick, thanks.
And here's your coffee.
Very thoughtful. Excellent, excellent. They seem to be getting along well lately, don't they? Yeah, they seem compatible. I'm glad to know that Hagiwara-kun's getting better too.
And the result of a competition that we worked so hard for was a great success.
That concludes our presentation of the project. Thank you for your kind attention.
It was a good presentation. Well done, Narashima and Hagiwara.
Thank you. Cheers! Good job, Hagiwara. It was a lot of work, but you did a great job. Thanks to you, it was a great success.
No, I just followed you, Narashima-san.
Not many people have the guts to follow me. Thanks to you, Hagiwara. Drinks are on me today, so drink up.
And the night went by so fast. Narashima-san, have you had too much to drink?
I'm still fine. I don't get drunk outside. How about you, Hagiwara?
I'm fine.
Well, my house is nearby, so why don't you come over to my place for another drink?
Huh? Does that mean I'm going to Narashima-san's place?
Don't worry. I'll kick your ass if you do anything weird.
No, I won't. It was true that Narashima-san said about not getting drunk outside.
So, that damn boss assigns me for everything, like I'm some kind of petty servant.
You drink too much, Narashima-san.
Oh, that's okay, at least for today. You should drink too, Ryo-chan. Or are you saying you can't drink my sake?
Ryo-chan?
That's right, Ryo-chan. You're my cute subordinate and my junior colleague. And that woman who hurt you.
Narashima-san's eyes are fixed on me. She's winging. Narashima-san has fallen asleep drunk. I guess Narashima-san can be like this too. Anyway, she will catch a cold if she stays like this. I managed to carry the sleeping Narashima-san to bed and went outside to get some water. When I returned with the water, I found that Narashima-san had changed her clothes by herself because she had taken off her suit by the bed. I'm glad I didn't run into her getting dressed. I should grab a cab and go home. I'm going to go now, Narashima-san. Please drink some water. Narashima-san?
What?
It's not good.
Don't worry. Just come here.
What? Narushima-san, you're drunk, aren't you?
I'm glad you're here, Hagiwara. You're a great asset.
Narushima-san doesn't answer my question, but puts her hands around my back.
No, don't. Don't go.
What does that mean?
I like you.
What?
Really, I like you, Hagiwara. I want you to go out with me. You may not remember, but when I was your trainer, there was a time when I got sick.
Narushima-san,
Hagiwara? What's wrong? I don't think you have any work you're supposed to do for me today.
no, it's not that. Here, please have this if you like.
Is this?
Narushima-san, you're not feeling well, are you? I thought it would be better than nothing. So, I bought some at the convenience store.
Oh, thanks.
I'm still a rookie who doesn't have a lot of work to do, but you can count on me. I remember that happened.
I didn't have much to rely on anyone, and I was often considered a pain in the ass by the juniors. That's how I came to like you. And not only that, Hagiwara, you always cared about me. And now that we're teaming up this time, I began to like you even more.
Narushima-san, I too.
No need to answer yet. If this competition is accepted, then let me know.
It's hard to get accepted for competition, but I could see that Narushima-san had confidence in her. After the competition, I started to get bigger jobs. Hagiwara, can I ask you to do this job? Yes, sir. I'll do it right away. Did I get the approval from the higher ups after the competition? Yuya and Kaori were still flirting with each other, but that didn't bother me anymore.
Don't you think Hagiwara-san's looking good lately? It's true that he might have changed since the competition. What are you talking about? That guy can do his job even before. Maybe I'll go for him. Wow!
And I feel like I've been getting a lot of attention lately. One day, as I was leaving the office for home, I ran into Yuya and Kaori with their arms wrapped around each other. Oh, look who it is. Isn't that senior Hagiwara the loser? It seems that your work has been going well lately. Are you having Narushima-senpai comforting you? Huh? What's with you?
Hey, what's with that attitude towards Yuya? You're colleagues in the same department, right?
Shut up. You know what, Ise? I'm trying to keep you out of sight over here. But why do you keep coming in? Huh? I talked to one of your peers. I heard you've always hated me. That's why you went after Kaori, right? They told me you've been trying to spread bad rumors lately. But I'm sorry. I'm not interested in you. That's right. You're an eyesore. Even in the planning department, you become the center of attention. But Kaori says she likes me more than you. Suck it up.
The only reason you approached me was to steal me away from Ryosuke?
I don't care about that anymore. You two take care of each other. You're with Narushima Sr.
I beg your pardon?
Narushima-san.
Issei, I've heard your story from various sources. Are you pecking at Hagiwara again? But you know what? I won't let you hurt my important subordinate anymore. If you still do something, I'll have to report it to my superiors.
Crap.
Minegishi, you too. You've been coming to our department to see Issei so much that it's becoming a problem. I'm afraid you're abusing your authority. I'm sorry. Don't behave in a problematic manner anymore, okay? Let's go, Hagiwara. Wait! What? Are you two dating? We're not dating. Not yet, right?
You must be tired from your business trip.
Yeah, but don't let our guard down with this. The important thing is from now on.
Our project was accepted successfully. It's hard to believe, but I'm really happy that our efforts were recognized. Since the project was accepted, we've both been busy traveling around both inside and outside the company, and we've just overcome the hardest part. Oh, by the way, I heard a rumor that Ise and Kaori broke up.
Oh, well, that's right. That's because they're always being stingy.
Despite being warned by Narushima-san, I heard that when the project was accepted, Ise got jealous and told the department head about it. But the department head scolded Ise, saying, "Tell me after you get the job done." Furthermore, because Ise and Kaori had been causing problems at work, Ise was eventually relegated. Ise must be working hard at the branch office now, where his boss is very strict with him. Meanwhile, Kaori, who broke up with Ise, tried to get back with me.
Ryosuke!
Oh, Kaori!
You know, I've thought it over, and I still like you.
So?
Ryosuke, you still like me, don't you?
Kaori, I didn't think you were such an easy woman. Are you going to switch back now that Ise is gone? Narushima-san, let's go.
What? That woman isn't as nice to you as I am.
You don't know anything about Narushima-san. She's a much nicer person than you are. Goodbye.
Hey, is it true about what you said to Minagishi-san that time?
What?
So that I'm a nice person.
Oh, sure. I haven't responded to you yet about that. Let me say it this time. Narashima-san has always been someone who we have looked up to. You may be strict, but always kind to us, and I love that about you. I want to be with you from now on. Please go out with me. Narashima-san.
Sorry. I'm so happy. Thank you. I love you too. I would love to go out with you too, Ryo-chan.
And so, I'm now dating Narashima-san. A few months after I started dating Midori-san.
Sorry, Ryo-chan, for making you carry all this baggage.
Of course, I can't make Midori-san, the team leader, carry all the stuff.
Oh, God, don't make fun of me.
Our project was a success, and we were promoted together. So, this is our new office. Then, a new team was formed to proceed with the project, and Midori-san and I were selected to be the team leader and assistant. If I hadn't teamed up with Midori-san at that time, I wouldn't have dated her and I wouldn't have been promoted. Midori-san is truly a goddess of fortune.
What do you mean all of a sudden?
I mean it as it is. I mean my girlfriend is cute.
Oh, please, do that kind of thing at home.
My boss knew about our relationship, but it was half approved. I know you guys are, well, getting along well. In private too, but you are a good pair. And this is a department that can do what you propose. So please keep your private life in moderation and do your best from now on.
Yes, sir.
It's well known within the company that Midori and I are dating. But because we have a strong public and private relationship, we continue to work together. We always work in harmony.
Well, here we go. It's going to be tough starting today. Please take care of everyone. I'm counting on you.
Yes, ma'am. I hope I can continue to stand beside Midori and support her.
Look at them. Aren't they ashamed to come here dressed like that? Can't they even afford to pay the food? A man spits out such lines sarcastically. He's wearing a neat suit.
I know, right? I doubt his decency. It's embarrassing, isn't it?
The woman agrees with the man. She's also well dressed. On the other hand, my younger colleague and I are in workwear. Well, it's no wonder they feel that way. Just don't mind them. I said so to my colleague. He's irritated. But, Taishi... It's true, we came here in workwear. Let's not cause trouble to the restaurant. He's only 24. He's still a bit emotionally immature. By the way, I'm Taishi Musashi. I'm a 32-year-old office worker. I'm getting transferred after working for 10 years at the current office, so I've come here to have dinner with my colleague. But still, they're annoying for sure. I sighed and shrugged my shoulders. You little pieces of shit! Shut the fuck up! Just fuck yourself and get out of here! Or you wanna fight? Oh, no! I'm sorry!
Oh, we're sorry. Oh man, you're actually so cool. You're awesome.
Oh, whoa, senpai! You're so cool! Nah. I fantasized just for a bit. Well, this is only temporary. There's no point in getting angry at them. But I'm definitely out of luck today. And I thought about what's been happening for the past few days. Senpai, let's have lunch together! Today, as usual, my younger colleague invites me to lunch. His name is Yasuhiko Kiba. He's been working here for 3 years. He joined the company just because he knows our boss. He's honestly not very competent at work. And he's become attached to me, and I was assigned as this clunker's mentor. Why did you diss me all of a sudden? Because, well, look over there. You're causing me trouble. I pointed to where the female colleagues were gossiping about us.
You think so too, right? They're definitely going out, aren't they? Yeah, for sure. I wonder which one of them is the submissive one. Oh, I love this.
In your dreams? But it's a pity. He's 24 years old and fond of me. He has a cheerful personality and we eat lunch together every day. Hey, seriously, why aren't you a woman? You would be an ideal heroine if you were one. What are you saying all of a sudden? Well, I'm not interested in men, so... Neither am I. Well, there was still no reason to reject him, so we came to the cafeteria for lunch. So, are we going out for meetings after lunch? No, the boss wants to see me at 3 p.m. for some reason, so I have to go to the head office. Sorry, but you're on your own today. Oh, I'm going without you? Please fix any mistakes I make, okay? Why are you assuming you'll make mistakes? Transfer? When I arrived at the head office, my boss told me I'm getting transferred. Thank you for your hard work until now. Do your best in the new environment. Please wait a minute. I'm fine, but Yasu isn't ready to be on his own yet. Don't worry about it. Both you and him will be fine. So, I'm getting transferred in half a month. The next morning, I told everyone about it. What? Immediately, Yasu's loud cry echoed through the office. What will happen to me if you go away? Whoa, he's crying so much. You're on your own. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'll hand over my clients to you, so do your best, okay?
You're terrible! See? He's crying so much. Aww.
One of my female colleagues started patting Yasu's head. She's treating him like a kid.
She's right. We won't be able to fantasize about you two anymore. At least tell us which one of you is the submissive one before you go away.
You're so selfish. After the chaotic morning, we headed out for client meetings. We're supposed to visit quite a few clients today. Let's go visit our priority customers first. It's fine if we miss others today. I won't be able to do this once you're gone. We've arrived at our first destination and got out of the car. Then I told him with a smile. Yasu, don't worry. You've worked with me for the past 2 years. I'm sure you'll be fine. Senpai. Try your best. I actually don't think you're useless. Whoa, Senpai. Really? But I can't do it. Whoa. Senpai, don't go, please. Don't hug me. Don't cling to me. He's hopeless after all. Well, no matter what he says, I can't change the company's decision. Hello, good to see you again. I'll be transferred to another office, so let me introduce you to Yasu here. He'll be taking over my position. I look forward to working with you. I introduced him to our client, but he's always tagged along with me, so the client knew him already. So all of our customers happily welcomed Yasu. And we only had a few more clients to visit. You're awesome! Everyone said they loved working with you. I'm thankful for that. I'm relieved to see you're not whining anymore. Well, I realized I just have to do it. I guess I gotta do something for you before I leave. By the way, sales is not only about meeting clients. There's a lot of other work to do in the office. Making the necessary documents is one of them. I guess I should take him out for dinner tonight. I decided to take Yasu out to dinner before I leave. I had an older colleague who did that for me before, and it felt good, so I should do the same too. Oh, hey, senpai! Ouch! Yasu was about to hand me a cup of coffee, but he tripped over. The coffee flew through the air and landed on both of us. Whoa! Oh! I'm really sorry about this. We couldn't just leave our dirty suits on, so we put on our work clothes and entered the restaurant. I checked with the chef beforehand, and he said he didn't mind our attire. We knew each other since I had come here several times with my clients. Welcome! The chef's cheerful voice lifted my spirits. And then we were shown to our seats. There was only one other pair of customers. They always show me to a private room whenever I come here for business. But otherwise, they only let their customers sit at the counter. That's how it works here. What would you like to have today? Oh, I'll have the festival course for 2, please. Coming right up! Hey, can those guys afford such an expensive course?
They just didn't know what else to order.
You're right, but seriously, look at them. Aren't they ashamed to come here dressed like that? Can't they even afford to pay the food? And well, that's how they ended up dissing us. Hey, chef! Aren't they causing trouble to you by coming dressed like that? It would ruin the reputation of your restaurant. Because this is the kind of restaurant where I come. And I'm the next CEO of a company.
That's only because you're marrying the president's daughter. That bitch is such an idiot. She's marrying you without even knowing that you're a jerk.
What a stupid conversation. I'm not even angry. I'm just disgusted. Get out. This restaurant is not for people like you. That's right. People dressed like you don't belong here. Get out. I'm talking to you. Get the hell out of here now. The chef was so terrifying that he started trembling. I don't care how you dress, but I can't let you stay if you don't have any manners. I don't even want you to pay me. Get the hell out of here now. The two fled without paying for the food. Sorry I let such terrible customers in. Your food is on us tonight, so please keep coming here. He gave us the first dish as he said that. Oh, you don't need to do that. Besides, I'm getting transferred, so I won't be able to come here so often anymore. Oh, really? Well, that's another reason I shouldn't let you pay. I want to thank you for your patronage so far. Drop by anytime if you're ever in the area again. I'll serve you a lot of dishes tonight, then you won't forget the taste of our food. He's such a nice guy. Just as he said, the dishes kept on coming. He even served all the food he was supposed to serve the two jerks earlier. Senpai, do you think we can eat all this? Oh, but it's so good. I might be able to do it. Yeah. Besides, it's a courtesy to the chef to eat as much as we can, so we should just enjoy the food. The chef looked satisfied as we ate. Then an hour later, despite how the night started, we were so full and satisfied thanks to the chef. Oh, what's this? Yasu picked up something on the floor when we were about to leave. Oh, it's that jerks! Yasu took out a business card inside. It had the photo of the guy from earlier. Senpai, this company. Yeah, we're supposed to visit them tomorrow. The name of the company on the card is the last company we plan to visit tomorrow. Oh, you found something? I'm sorry I made you pick it up. I shook my head when he said he'll take care of it. It's okay, we're supposed to visit them tomorrow anyway, so we'll deliver it to them. Besides, I'm sure they won't come back here. Okay, well, come back again anytime. I'll be waiting for you. When we left the restaurant, Yasu was shaking, clenching his fists. What's the matter? The chef's customer service was fantastic, and he was so manly. And you were trying not to cause trouble to the restaurant. I'm so moved right now. You and the chef are the kind of people I should be aiming for. What are you talking about? I'm still not good enough. But, well, I'll try to be the kind of person you can look up to. But it doesn't feel bad to be admired. I can't wait to see you how you will be as a businessman in 10 years. What are you talking about, senpai? I'm sure I'll still be like this after 10 years. Hey, that's gonna be a problem. I'm starting to feel I would have to take care of him even after I get transferred. The next day, Yasu and I were at the reception of the Jerks company after meeting all the other clients. I'm so sad to think this is the last time I get to work with you. Well, from now on, you'll be on your own. Keep that in mind. Oh my own. I'm getting a stomach ache. He's so timid as usual, but hopefully he'll change over time. I was so happy to do business with you until now. I bowed my head as I entered the president's office. Likewise, thank you so much. Musashi-san, you helped us a lot so far. Please come visit us again when you're around. We greeted cheerfully to each other. We have known each other for a long time. By the way, I picked up this card case last night. It's got business cards inside. I believe this belongs to one of your employees. Oh, thank you. This is indeed one of my employees.
Excuse me, I brought you your tea.
Just as the president figured out whose business card case it was, a woman came in. I believe she's the president's secretary. Every time I visit here, she brings me tea. Thanks, Megumi.
Hey, Dad! You shouldn't call me by my name at work.
Oops, sorry. I'm sorry, Taishi-san. She's my daughter. Oh, really? She's very beautiful. Please refrain from hitting on her. Actually, she's engaged to the guy on that business card. What? But that guy, he was with another woman at the restaurant.
What?
As soon as he said that, everyone froze. Oh, was I not supposed to say that? Yasu became puzzled as the secretary's expression changed all of a sudden.
Can you tell me about that in detail?
Please, let me hear it too. The president pleaded us and his daughter approached us with tears in her eyes. Oh, sure. Actually, you know. Yasu easily spoke everything as he was asked to. Well, they have every right to know anyway. After we were done talking, we came out to the front desk, and we met the guy from last night. Oh, hey! I see you were talking to the boss, but you didn't tell him about last night, did you? Keep what you saw to yourself, alright? His attitude was somewhat more reserved than last night. Even so, he was still arrogant. How can he be so arrogant even to visitors? I'm sorry, it's too late now. He asked me all about it when I gave your card case to him. When I said that, he turned red with anger and started screaming. Oh shit! What the hell do you think you did? Don't mess with me, you fucker! You're probably just a useless employee of a small company, right? Well, I'm an elite from a top university, unlike you. He'll definitely believe in me over you. Which company do you work for? I'll make you regret what you did. Unbelievable. Yasu is immature too, but this guy is on a whole new level. Hey, this is the front desk, so let's stop.
Huh? Boss!
The women shouted in surprise. The president and his daughter were here. The president is clearly angry and his daughter crying. This is going to be bad. Oh, boss, this is not what you think it is. I see. It seems I was wrong about you. I can't believe how rude you were to our visitors. No, you got this wrong. It's these two who started abusing me first. And I was just fighting back. Anyway, it's a misunderstanding. He even started lying. How miserable. Which one of us do you believe in? Me or this uneducated asshole?
Uneducated? You're a jerk to judge someone like that. I thought you broke up with that woman in the first place.
Oh, yes. She's just a colleague. We were just having dinner yesterday as colleagues.
Liar. Those gentlemen told me that you were talking about yesterday. And what's so uneducated about the people from our parent company?
Huh? Our parent company?
That's right. We are a part of a group of companies. Our company exists thanks to our parent company. In that sense, to borrow your words, they're much more of an elite than you.
That makes me feel a bit embarrassed. But once you join a company, your academic background doesn't mean much. Besides, it doesn't matter whether you work for a parent company or subsidiary. We're still the same people.
So I hereby declare our engagement broken. Of course, I will also be filing a claim for alimony from you two. What the hell? Even me? Plus, these guys might be lying.
Oh, we often go to that restaurant, so I have their number. Do you want me to call their chef? Both of them had no choice but to shut up. But anyway, Musashi-san, congratulations for being promoted to an area manager at the head office. You're still so young too. The president suddenly said that as he walked us out. My transfer was actually due to a promotion to the head office. From now on, I'll assume the position of an area manager. Oh, thank you. Well, it was only because I took care of this guy. Please continue to support him so that he can become a proper president in the future. This clunker, he's actually the son of our group's president. Yes, he will eventually have to lead the group. I didn't know who he was at first either. I thought he was just a distant relative of the president or something. Then, for whatever reason, I became his mentor. Oh no, senpai! I've got a complaint mail from our customer! Hey, that happens all the time. Just get used to it. I've been mentoring this guy for 2 years. Even after I found out he was the boss's son, my attitude toward him remained the same. Then Yasu started admiring me. I've worked hard to mentor him properly as well. I suddenly remember the old days. Perhaps it's because I just finished my last client meeting with Yasu. Anyway, this is it. Good luck! Can I really do this all by myself? You'll be fine. Plus, it's not like I'm quitting the company. Call me if you need anything. Okay, then I'll call you every morning and night. Whoa, stop it.
Congratulations on your promotion. Here's a little gift.
Soon after that, the day of my transfer came.
Here, for me too. This is from me, but next time you come, please pay me back threefold.
My colleagues congratulated me. I'm a little touched that everyone loves me so much. By the way, I heard later that that jerk got his engagement officially broken off. He also got transferred to the logistics department. Now both of them work in work clothes every day. The subsidiary boss said he was never going to make them arrogant ever again. I'm sure those two never thought they would ever have to wear work clothes themselves. Well, at least they didn't quit their job. Senpai, I'll miss you. Hey, I told you I'm not quitting. Why are you crying? Because you've been taking care of me ever since I joined the company. And you never gave up on me, even though I'm useless. If you feel that way, do your best and come work for the head office. I'll be your mentor again. Yes, I'll do my best. I'll be fine on my own. And I got transferred to the head office. That was a long time ago. Senpai, don't talk about my rookie days. It's embarrassing. Good old days. Today, we're celebrating Yasu's promotion at that restaurant for the first time in a while. I was now actually assigned to mentor Yasu again, as he got transferred to the head office. More than 10 years have passed. We're both married now, and Yasu became more mature and dignified. Speaking of the good old days, you got asked out after work that day, and you ended up marrying her, right? I was really surprised when I heard that. That's my line. I never thought you would marry that lady, the daughter of the subsidiary's boss. I went to a blind date and she happened to be there. Now that I think about it, that might have been set up. Even if it were, they're now happy, so it's all good. Anyway, please continue to help me, General Manager Musashi. Do I still have to take care of you, Director Kiba? We both laughed as we said that. I'm glad to have a friend like him.